Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. Today we are doing another one in the Rogues of Runeterra, the Wuju Bladesman. This one we're going to do Yasuo. This is on our fresh account, so this account has been around for 10 days. We have Yasuo with Tempest Blade, Berserker's Buckle, and Everfrost. Berserker's Buckle helps to prevent Yasuo from dying immediately to things, but when things start doing more than his life, it's worth it to switch it off to something like Crown Guard Inheritance. Or I don't know. Mostly use Crown Guard Inheritance. Could use Banshee's Veil too, to protect him from a spell. And then the special rule on this one is the first time each player targets a single unit with a spell each round, copy it with the same targets. I don't know that that'll be particularly useful with Yasuo. We're not targeting things very much, I don't feel. We could draft into it, it should be an option, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. And then for this, you could pick Twisted Fate here because you pick a card that'll let you draw into Endpool Shark. Both of those give you draw, which will help Yasuo get into his stuns, but you'd prefer something that actually has a stun on its own. So I'm going to reroll. I don't want to spend too many rerolls, so I'll spend one more. Find a Phelios who gives lifesteal. It's probably good enough. And here, the best power is hold it. You find it. We did use up a bunch of rerolls, so our draft is going to be basically whatever we're given here. I like Brainworm. I like it more than it's good. Wildfire Draw Champion is probably pretty good. If you don't find Yasuo, you do lose the game, so we'll do that. We do need something low cost. None of these are that. Go hard with Summoning Beacon. Has positives and negatives, so it's cheap to use, but it puts 2 copies in your deck, which might be difficult to work with when we're trying to draw into Yasuo or another stun spell. So far we have no stun spells, so that is a problem. I'm gonna use my last reroll here, and we are not rewarded for that. I'm gonna take the Mourned with Spirit Stone, and this is our last draft. It has mana on it, which is good. So our basic problem right now is that we don't have very many stuns, and since Yasuo's strength is based on how much he can stun, yeah, that's a problem. Not too worried about it. Yasuo is just kind of good.
Nature does not mourn. I will. I live for those who do not.
If we attack here, we'll lose our blockers for next round. We don't want to do that. Although it looks like we're going to end up getting hit here for more than we want to anyway. And just do this is probably the best block. Could drop a Phelios here. It's better to play him with Nightfall so that he can generate a spell, a moon weapon, but I think it's fine not to. And here we're going to drop Yasuo to clear the board. This is where Crown Guard Inheritance is useful. And we can block. Good attack here. No reason not to, we're not going to win right now anyway. They're definitely going to play something. Don't think I like this.
Nothing personal. I thought you'd run. Scared stiff.
And this will win and fill up our life. That's kind of the goal. Need more stuns. Hold it power, I mean, obviously is helping a lot. It is weird that that gives no battle rewards. I think they probably used the wrong version of it. So there's like a Sparring Student event that normally rewards you with the Sparring Student power. And I think that's what they used, rather than the Sparring Student adventure.
Hide for a moment, run forever. I live for those who do not. We go! Find the path!
Wildfire is interesting here because it draws into a champion, which means we can use it to continually refill our Yasuos, and then also it does damage, so I think it's a really good spell. I'm passing here to give our opponent a chance to play cards. The more cards they have, the more we kill. They do have a very full hand though, so I don't know how valuable killing everything even was. Make them discard a couple cards here. And then I think I'm gonna just drop Thelios. Double up again there. Play Severum into Infernum. Oh, since the first spell played twice, it didn't trigger the moon weapon. We do want to be finding 1 mana at some point. So the things we're on the lookout for are more stuns. Here we have stun, and then also more mana gems. So we can play on round 2. If we can play on round 2, I'm so sad that I can't afford that. If we can play on round 2, that'll go really far in terms of defensive potential. Right now we're relying on the Mourned, and the Mourned can't block Fearsome, so it's not super great. It can block Elusive, which is nice. Just pass here. As long as you're not worried about dying, you can pass.
Follow this path until the end.
Hide for a moment, run forever.
Yeah, we're fine to just attack here.
Rough technique. Good results.
I have 1 stun in hand. There's 2 things that need to be stunned, so it's a little unfortunate, but we'll be okay. More Steel Tempest is great. I think I'm gonna take the champion item chest because I'm low on gold. We do need a way to get rid of Veigar immediately, and we just simply do not have that, so we'll see how this goes. Probably not well. And keep our double brainworm. I don't know what Darkness is up to right now. I assume it's a lot. 10. So we die if they play another card.
Destiny waits. Even I have good days. Life and death on a blade's edge. My kind of lessons.
If I could heal here, that would be great. So that might be the best option. Does put 2 units on the board though. So I think it might be dead here. We sort of survive. Still in the situation where any card they play loses the game for us, because it'll do 10 damage.
Nature does not mourn. I will.
Alright, that works.
As darkness falls, the moon rises. With the night's embrace.
Now that Aphelios is out, we can start building our hit points back. Okay, 10. Even with this, only goes up to 10.
Hide for a moment, run forever. I live for those who do not. Nature does not mourn. I will.
Flooding the board with the Mourn will make it so that I have a smaller chance of dying when they play a card. Yasuo is great here. I just need to figure out the correct way to play. These are all burst spells and we don't want to drop Yasuo and then he just instantly dies. I think we have to risk it anyway though. Perfect. Can make a moon weapon.
Some things never die.
Probably should have recalled one Mourned there, so that I could just replay them again. Get rid of this guy. Drop Aphelios.
Speaks Aphelios, you are its voice.
So there's no way that we die here, which is great. And we have all our hit points back, so we're no longer afraid.
Lessons.
With the Knights and Blades. So on the way
It's pretty difficult, but we made it through. I don't know how we would do that better. This is temporary. I don't think it's very good, but still probably fine. And then I kind of decided with no reason that Yusari was easier than the other thing.
My friend and I are toll collectors.
Off we go! Slow down! Shop, shoppity!
I'm gonna pass.
You guys have really got to keep your voices down.
Maybe I do have a future. We've been through it all. One blade, one purpose.
Courage masks the heart from fear.
I do.
Safer option there would have been just holding mana and using both Steel Tempest. I did not go with that option, and I paid for it.
As darkness falls, the moon rises. Severin.
I face my fate. Your turn.
That sucks.
Let them see me, not you.
Guess that's one way to do it. My kind.
I think winning's fine here. We could wait until we can roll back into Severum, but I don't think it's necessary. We're gonna be a few hit points down. Shouldn't make a difference. I don't know if I want doubling dice here, so I'm gonna take Pie Toss. It'll go off twice. And we want to get rid of our worst card, which I think is Crystal Ibex. Having extra blockers is great, and we have Shield Vault with Draw Champion, so even if we end up drawing Shield Vault, we can still turn it into a champion. Scribe of Sorrows over here gives us a way to play on round 1, which is what we're looking for. If we're down on round 1, we shouldn't be able to lose the game. I probably should have mulliganed more aggressively there. That was pretty bad mulligan. And strip Spell Shield.
Ready, willing, and learning. How'd you do that?
Courage masks the heart from fear.
We have 2 stuns in hand. It's gonna burn a bunch of cards though.
Won't pass these walls.
It only burned 1, that's fine. I'm tempted to pass here, so I'm just gonna drop Temple of True Ice.
You need new jokes.
Has an extra mana gem on it, which I want to take advantage of. Even if they open attack, it's not really that good of an attack. Just trying to free up some hand space. Drop the Morant here,
That moment, I will.
so that we can drop Aphelios. Take Severum.
Felios. Severin.
And Infernum. This has to be blocked. We can just pass. They attack, we double stun. We'll drop the Arachnite Sentry. This will give us 12 damage even if we get stunned.
Some things never die. One step closer.
Dawn and Dusk with Unstable Formula will go off twice. So that sounds kind of fun. And we pick up the 2 mana gems we can afford. Let me cut a card here. I think it's probably Minotaur Reckoner. We go into Master Yi, whose power is Alpha Strike. So what this does, that we learned last time, is when they attack, they swap their attackers with exact ephemeral copies, and that means that because of Deadly, these get all the stats back again, and also you can't really kill the originals because they're not attacking, and yeah, it's pretty mean. We have 2 mana gems. I'm fine just dropping Yasuo here.
Spirit yields a stronger blade.
Thorin would be proud too.
I do it right. I follow only one path, my own.
Just gonna want to make sure there's nothing on the board ever. I think attacking is just fine. I don't love that.
Death is like the wind, always by my side.
The spirit gives to those who listen.
I don't know if this is worth dealing with.
The wishful leap awaits.
It is breathe in, breathe out.
The bright side, they can only have 3 unworthy souls, so that's 2 down.
Is a leap so much?
Stun is fine. We're not worried about that. Sleepy Trouble Bubble here. Just to get rid of this unit.
The pure will find the dragon's favor. The lesson begins.
My kind of lesson.
A calm heart. Moving style.
What is gained when we return malevolence?
No more running.
Sound the alarm! Won't pass these walls.
Hasagi! I go with the road takes me.
I don't know how many more recalls they have. I feel like I'm just getting hit with infinity recalls.
Receive me.
Doesn't feel very good, but it's fine.
Dawn in them.
We're good on cards too. We also have Wildfire, which replenishes itself. I'll play the Mourned as a passing move.
I will.
Yeah. I'm gonna get these out of my board. down to 10 cards.
Even I one play I do all right.
We must fight for both of us.
Sure. That is the third one of those. Oh, I didn't play a card, cool. I'm kind of fine with it if they don't play cards and keep drawing cards.
The spirit gives to those who listen.
Let us see if you are worthy.
Doubt and fear in their minds. The strength of the spirit yields a stronger blade.
Doran would be proud, Liu.
I face my fate, your turn. Even I have good days. My kind of
Instead, glide with quiet steps. The dragon approaches.
Within my grasp.
This is the most Ionia deck that ever was. Notify, recalls.
life and death.
Alright, this should win. And we get through it. Very tedious, but not very hard. Yeah, so that works. That is a way that you can beat this adventure. We didn't even draft that much in terms of good stuns, but we did draft a good champion, and we also drafted a good starting power. So those are ways that you can make this work for you, even if the rest of your hand isn't very good. Could probably replace like Berserker's Buckle with a reroll relic, and then that would be another way to try to get Hold It. I think Hold It is incredibly important in the higher level adventures. It just makes it so much smoother. Yeah, and that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.